Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. Nikola Jokic loves to pass. He said an assist makes two people happy instead of just one. So it's as simple as that. And that simplicity and creative joy is part of what makes the big man tick. Jokic said, "It helps me having fun out there. It's a different way to approach the game." And that makes him one of a kind in this league, Kevin.
Sure is. Thanks, DA. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Washington Wizards. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets.
And you know, for that matchup with Atlanta, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Green is out there with Michael Porter, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Murray in at the 1 spot. And for the Celtics, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Ogilvy is out there with Daniel Tice, and it's Tatum in at the 3. Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason, or in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching change. And the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster, and you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. Whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around, and I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones.
Now here's Tatum following the miss by Jokic. Now here's Porter. Fades, and it's off the back rim, no good. Murray against Walker. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. There's the pass to Tatum, just 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. Porter pulls it in.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
The Nuggets with another miss.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Pass to Ogilvy. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown against Murray. Drives in, and Brown throws it down.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Second chance shot, and that one's good. Green.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Brown kicks to Tice to the right side. And here's Tatum for 3. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Boy, set him up nicely that time, guys. And Tatum, like most players, shoots better off a good pass.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Murray finds Jokic, shoots over Walker, and Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray.
Jokic is such a developed offensive player. He's really good at taking advantage of these mid-range spots.
A self-described country boy from the town of Samba, Serbia, Jokic grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. From stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most sense. And to this day, he still loves horses and actually still has a few back in Serbia.
And Shemi Ogilvy picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Boston on D. Barton outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Walker kicks to Ojale. In the corner, Tatum with it. And he gets the bucket.
You know, guys, Tatum's ability to rise into his jump shot makes him hard to defend for just about all defenders.
Martin inside the line. And another miss by Denver. For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to the Wizards in Washington.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Boston shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Kemba Walker.
And, you know, the pure combination of speed and confidence makes Walker a great talent. He feels like he can go toe-to-toe against anybody and never backs up.
Kemba Walker hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Murray, the pass to Green. Back to Murray. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And even at 6'5", that's not a giant by any means. Murray elevates high inside for these buckets. He's a high percentage shooter down low for sure.
Now here's Brown, who's coming off a 25-point game against Washington. Walker with a clean look. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 1. 2 points. That one goes.
And, you know, this is something Jokic does extremely well. He excels at finding the open man with quality passes.
Outside Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple. Tatum's got 8 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And here is Murray. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. And Jokic throws it down.
At his size, Jokic a threat to throw it down, showing you how dominant he can be inside.
Brown outside. Poked loose and stolen by Murray. Pass to Barton. Launches it. It's hauled in by Brown. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And here's Walker outside. And it's Denver with the rebound. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are three names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. The Celtics making a switch here. Thompson's checked in, and so Walker nails both of them. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Murray. Walker with some nice D. Austin's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Brown. Up again, and there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Now here's Murray. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And the wide-open shot from Morris buries it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Tatum. From the top of the key. Good on the shot. Tatum's got 10 points.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Morris looking over the floor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And now look at Jason Tatum here. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. 17th in steals, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And yeah, he's one of the better steal guys in the league, constantly getting his hands in there. And as a ball handler, you have to respect him at all times. The first free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. Good on both. Here's Pritchard. He dishes it to Tatum. Now Thompson. Here's Pritchard. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Morris. Here's Hampton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. The Nuggets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. The Celtics have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Pritchard, covered by Morris. Pritchard gets the bucket.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now, here is Morris. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Morris has got 7 points in the game. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Here's Tatum. They really needed more from him in that loss to Washington. Here's Pritchard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He can't get that one. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
We got a storyline here. If it goes on for the rest of the game, it could be all those points they're getting at the foul line.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball. And guys, if there's an X factor for this Nuggets team moving forward, it might be the young man, Michael Porter Jr. Talk about his potential. It could be as high as anybody on that roster.
Yeah, I concur with you there, Greg. I mean, you look at this kid, he's got a great shooting touch and really good scoring instincts that you don't see very often. Extremely gifted. They've brought him along slowly, which is the wise thing to do. And if he can come on and realize his potential, he could take him to another level for sure.
Now, here's Hampton. Porter kicks to Hampton. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And here's Morris for 3.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Jaylen Brown.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
T dishes to Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Green. And both free throws good for Green. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Williams with the block. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Passes it to Thompson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Celtics, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference.
And you know, for the Celtics, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. Number 5, the Nuggets.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
There's 1:54 left here in the first quarter. Morris kicks to Porter. Offensive rebound. Boston trailing. The pass to Teague. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet. And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Morris passes to Porter. There's the dish to Bull. The rebound by the Celtics. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Denver's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Porter with it. Now Green defending, and that one's good by Porter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got the game tied up here for Boston.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Morris right side. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Bull. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Martin's checked in for Michael Porter. And both free throws good for Green.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are a concern, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
Morris with the ball. Over to the wing. Here's Hampton.
Hey, there was no shaking free of Teague on that shot. I mean, he stuck to his man like Velcro.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. We recently checked in with Jamal Murray, who discussed the team's approach to each game.
The mentality of how we play, how we move the ball, how unselfish we are, next pass mentality, next man up mentality. And just keep each other alive. We got to, like I said, bring that energy, bring that enthusiasm that we always have.
Greg sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again, but Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
We've got Thompson. Green is out there with Williams. Then there's Teague, and it's Pritchard in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. The Celtics with the lead. Back to Teague. Outside, Green. Back to Teague. Like at 6. Green in the post, and it's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Now here's Barton. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Hartenstein, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
For the Nuggets, Green comes in for Bull, and Murray subbed in for Morris. Both shots good from the stripe. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Williams kicks to Ojale. For Murray. The shot by Ojale, no good. And Denver has possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And if you're drawing up your starting five for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
The free throw is good, now leading by 1. And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid 30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Daniel Tice is checked in for the Celtics.
You know, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too.
Here's Ojale. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Teague from the arc. That one, no good. And Denver the other way now. Tice against Barton. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tice has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Walker against Murray.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's Hampton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jeff Teague.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Walker with it. Now defended by Jokic.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Nikola Jokic. The past month has been surreal. 7th in rebounding, 8th in scoring, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Denver with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Murray up on top, guarded by Walker. Murray against Tice. The Celtics have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Tatum drives in. Busted. No good that time either.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Nuggets trail. Murray outside. Green, the pass to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, I like the athleticism of Murray, just taking off towards the rim for the jam.
And it's Walker penetrating, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And it's a super first half for him at the free throw line.
Yeah, he's been his best up there. He's got the confident stroke going today. And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Now, here's Hampton. Following the miss by Kemba Walker. Yep, that one goes.
Jokic doing a nice job getting right to the spot and capitalizing, taking advantage of the high percentage shots.
And Walker kicks to Tice. And here's Tatum for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Tatum's got 13.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Denver calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Let's now take a moment to view the league's leading rebounders. 5th on the list, Jokic.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Denver passing it around. To the paint. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Brown with it. Now guarded by Murray. Brown feeling it out a bit. 5 on the clock. Pass to Tice. The Celtics need to get a shot off. That one goes in. Tatum's got 15.
Tatum puts himself in really good position with his footwork. Fundamentally sound. He's on fire right now.
Walker against Murray. Hampton in the corner. Over Tatum. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Celtics.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
Murray already a capable shooter from deep. I think the more shots he takes like this, the better he'll become at it.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Inside. Here's Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one. And Boston has possession. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Walker finds Tatum. And Tice throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
Porter's checked in for Denver. Morris comes in for Hampton.
And a quick check of the stats for Jamal Murray. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. He's putting up about 17 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Now, here's Walker. 14 points for him, and he gets it to go.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Here's Murray. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Murray's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Tice kicks to Tatum. Morris with the rebound. And Morris has got the ball here for Denver. Trailing by 2. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Boston. Bol, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Murray outside. And he makes good on the layup. Murray's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
Murray locked in on the task at hand, not allowing the defense to bother his shot at all. Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
There's Walker with the three. They grab their own miss. Count that one. Thompson's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
And Boston has possession after the Nuggets pick up two. Thompson finds Tice. 5 to shoot. No good on that one. Nice D from Porter.
And Clark, it was Jamal Murray's father who's the mastermind behind those unconventional training methods. His son, though, never begged off, never wavered in his commitment.
Tell you what, Greg, it clearly would lead you to believe that both of them were crazy, and yet they had a shared obsession and a commitment, and it's paid off.
Here's Thompson. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter. Outside Porter. Kicks to Murray. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
1:22 left in the first half of the game. Morris against Brown. Passes it to Bull. Out to the right wing. Murray, the pass to Bull. And the shot goes in.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
He's checked in for Denver.
A chance here, Kevin, to see where the Nuggets sit statistically in the NBA right now.
And they've been scoring with such ease. I mean, they've been so resourceful at that end of the floor. If one thing doesn't work, they've always got other options they're able to come up with in terms of their offensive attack.
Here's Pritchard. Teague left side over Murray. Boston, no good that time either. Denver in the lead. Morris outside. Dishes it to Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, as a youth player, Porter's talent was undeniable. Unquestionable, really, but he suffered through some injuries. He didn't get a lot of time on the court in college, and he entered the 2018 draft with a lot to prove.
And he makes the first. And Porter drops them both. Celtics trail by 4. 32 seconds left here in the second. Here's Pritchard, covered by Morris. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Teague against Murray. 12 seconds left in the first half. 4 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the elbow. Another shot. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for Denver. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over-dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Jamal Murray has been the story in this one. He ended up with 19 points. Well, what can you say about superstar big man Nikola Jokic? Jamal Murray said there's really nothing he can't do other than jump. How about that, Jamal Murray?
That's a good one, but guess what? There's a lot of people that couldn't jump over great players. But nowadays, it's all about skills. Dribbling, shooting, definitely passing. The Joker does it all.
Is that the Joker? He loves to do this. But his playmaking stands out. That to me is what it is. You know, guys have been able to score in this league, but playmaking. But what's that laugh again? Man, that's a no-brainer.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Porter is out there with Green. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Barton in at the 2. Walker's shot is off. The Nuggets leading by 4. Now here's Porter. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Brown. And the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
Jokic draws the double. On the wing, Green. Barton surveying the floor. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, Barton is a sinewy, mobile guard. I mean, he's tough to defend without fouling because of how slick and slippery he is.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
You know, one of the things that's fun to watch, guys, is the evolution of a player. And Barton has really evolved into a solid player. Even though he was a second-round pick, he's come a long way.
All free throws good from Barton. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Walker against Murray. Launches a three. And it's Denver with the rebound. Porter's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the pass to Barton. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Excellent body control around the rim. Barton didn't let the defender distract him at all.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
One shot.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. 7-point differential. There's Walker with the three. Drains the three-pointer. Walker's got 21 in the game.
Walker always shot ready. This is why you can't lay off of him, especially when the ball's going towards you.
And Green slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And finished off by Porter.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
Celtics trail by 8. And Walker kicks to Ojalen. Tatum on the wing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Jokic passes to Murray. And the basket is good. Murray's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nuggets.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Brown, averaging 26 points a game, night in and night out, always a factor. Count that bucket.
And Tatum doesn't let the defense get to him. He's not distracted or bothered. He's got excellent form, stays with his mechanics. Doesn't matter who's defending him.
Tatum against Porter. Back to Murray. Stolen by Walker. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. Good on the bucket. Walker's got 23 points.
Boy, defense leading to offense. Walker doing a nice job at both ends there.
Murray surveying the D. And the wide open shot from Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Green's got 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Brown. And here's Barton. He has 5. Porter passes to Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big men. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
The Nuggets making a change here. Hampton's checked in.
Here's where Boston sits right now, Kevin, in the current league rankings.
And you look at their opponent's points per game. Now, some of that can be influenced by pace of play, but I still like what I'm seeing from them defensively. Getting stops, a big part of how they win games.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Will Barton.
Well, I like the fact that the energy that Brown plays with makes him a guy that does a good job getting to the line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
That free throw good from Brown.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
And Brown drops them both. Denver leading by 7. Now Murray. 21 points in the game. The second effort. And Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got 14 points.
How about that persistence there? Jokic refusing to give up on the glass.
Murray against Walker. And it's sent back by Jokic. And here's the break. And it's blocked. Tatum against Murray. Tries from 16. Here's Ojale. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Denver. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Nuggets. Murray, no good.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
It's deflected.
Can't take the reach and length of Barton lightly. Effective at using it to snuff out shots.
Down low, Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
Jokic is really a jack-of-all-trades kind of player. This big fella has multiple skills, and there's not much he doesn't do well.
And Jokic drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Here's Ojale. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And here's Walker outside. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Kemba Walker picks one up. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. A different look for Denver. Bol, he's checked in for JaMychal Green, and Morris subbed in for Murray. He hits the second from the line. Here's Pritchard. He dishes it to Thompson. He kicks it to Tatum. To the wing right side. Pritchard. And that one goes long. Denver leading by 10. Martin with it. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Williams with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. All alone. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 6 points.
Good read from Tatum that time. Saw the defense, had overcommitted, and then made them pay with the sweet dime. Well done.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Jokic with the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Hampton dishes to Morris. And the rejection by Tatum. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Outstanding timing from Jokic there. Then the superb reach to wipe away the shot.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Now here's Barton. He has 5 to the inside. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Boston again missing. Hampton in the corner. Back to Jokic. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Green comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Teague in for Jaylen Brown. And a switcher also for Denver. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Barton.
Find the lane. Find the lane. 1 shot.
Celtics trail by 13. Teague deciding where to go with it. Here's Green. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Porter's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Here's Williams. Outside Teague. They kick it out to Green. Tries again. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Green's got 6.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific future. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault.
Bull. And Thompson sends it back. Pass to Pritchard. And it's sent back by Morris. And he gets it back. Pritchard passes to Thompson. Over Bull. The shot by Thompson, no good. Denver leading by 11. Porter kicks to Morris. Pass to Hampton. Lets the 3 fly. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Now, here's Bull. And here's Porter to the middle. Here's Morris. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. He's got 9. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Now, here's Hampton. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Morris passes to Hartenstein. 4 on the clock. Pass to Bull. A second chance effort, and he connects with the jumper. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
And the touch Bull has is impressive. You can tell he has a lot of confidence in that shot.
Feeds it to Tatum. Porter with a block. Now Bull. Morris kicks to Bull. The pass to Hampton. Porter with it. Over Green. Porter, no luck. Celtics trail by 15. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And a moment here to see the numbers for Morris. Averaging about 11 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
And that one falls for Williams.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
The Celtics making a switch here. Tice is checked in. And both free throws good for Williams. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
Celtics trail by 15. Outside Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Now here's Williams. Pass to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. And a miss there on the triple.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Porter, no luck. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Passes it to Tice. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Porter. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Porter against Tatum. Porter, no luck. Here's Pritchard. Williams in the post, and so it's Denver. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Daniel Tice. Also Tatum out there. Teague out there with Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the 2 spot. That's the Boston 5. Now, here is Morris. Green inside. Defended by Tice. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And the Celtics making a change here. Walker's checked in. Both free throws good from Green. Celtics trail by 13. Tatum with it. Teague with a clean look. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now, here is Morris. Down low, Hartenstein.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Outside Tatum. Now the pass to Tice. Porter with a block. Morris outside. Here's Green. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Green's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now, here's Tice. And the basket by Tatum.
And Tatum is pretty calm out there. He does not rattle easily. Incredible concentration in the face of hardcore defense there.
Here's Morris. Hartenstein passes to Murray. Out to the wing. A 3-ball. Porter trying to free himself out. Murray, no good.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Williams finds Tatum. Now Walker pass to Tice. And it's Denver with the rebound. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Up top, Morris. Teague covering. Morris with the bucket. And the Nuggets lead by 17.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Williams. Tatum drives in.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Ojeley's checked in for Robert Williams. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Teague. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jokic is checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Will Barton in for Monte Morris. Here's Ojeley. Pass to Walker. Brown with it. Now, here's Tice. Jokic defending. Here's Tatum. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
I love seeing Tatum continue to work on that jump shot. I mean, he's a fantastic scorer. And with the jump shot added and refined, he's only going to get better.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Denver leading by 15. Inside. Jokic, no good. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Now here's Murray. Outside, Green. No good on the three. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Here's Ojeley. Passes to Tice. The Celtics working the ball around now. Buries the long-range jumper. Walker's got 26.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
The pass to Jokic. Walker against Murray. Pass to Porter. And here's Barton. Jokic trying to free himself up. But they'll get another chance. Here's Green. And he comes up with the deuce. Green's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Man, I like the way Tatum plays through contact, stays with his shot no matter what the defense throws at him.
Here's Murray. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Doesn't go for him. They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. They need to avoid that.
Murray against Brown. He gets that one. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, it's a joy to see Jokic get the hot hand. A very efficient, multi-talented scorer. Knows how to dial it up a notch when he needs to.
Now, here's Tice. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Here's Barton. Pass to Jokic. Back to Barton for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Down kicks to Ojale. Passes it to Tice. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Murray outside. On the wing, Green. Defended by Tice. Good work there as it goes. Green's got 13 points in the second half. Celtics trail by 15. On the wing, Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Shooting for Boston, Jaylen Brown. Will be at the line shooting 2.
That free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Basket counts.
Yeah, Walker seemed unbothered by the defense there. Very creative with the rock in his hand.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Deep 2 from Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 8th assist here tonight. Walker taking his time here. Green with the block. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Jokic is running. Murray, good.
He's super hard to guard is Jamal Murray because he's got all the shots, including recognizing when to use the floater.
Now here's Walker. Beyond the arc. Traps in the tray. Walker's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for Boston.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Tice, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. And Denver also making a switch. Morris is checked in. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. The Nuggets leading by 14. Morris passes to Jokic. Albert from outside the arc. Back to Green, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal.
Barton outside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Walker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Will Barton.
You know, for somebody who's not the biggest or strongest guy out there, Walker is not afraid to get it done inside. A lot of times he gets to the line because he's fearless in attacking the paint.
That's good from Kemba Walker.
And, you know, he hasn't been able to get to the line as much as he did in that first half. Credit the defense for making the adjustment.
Kemba Walker hits them both. Denver leading by 12. Outside Porter. To the paint, here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Porter.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness of Jason Tatum there. He's looking for contact and doing a nice job drawing the fouls there.
Jason Tatum. He'll be at the line shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
During his rookie season, Jason Tatum was Boston's go-to guy in the Eastern Conference Finals. A rare opportunity, and that young fella delivered at a high level.
And so Tatum nails them both. Here's Barton. Down low. Here's Jokic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Jokic. And Jokic drops them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Now, here is Morris. And there's the pass to Porter. A minute 42 left to play in the final quarter. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12. Outside Williams. Banked in off the glass.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Walker against Morris. And the layup falls. Morris has got 4 points this quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Denver.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jokic.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
Free throw, no good for Walker. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now can exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deals, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
Now Morris, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Count that one.
And guys, I don't think Brown gets enough credit for his toughness. This is a guy who never shies away from contact.
Jokic against Williams. Now, here's Jokic. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Nikola, coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What's gotten you to be more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if we say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better, so I'm just going to do that.
Well, it sounds like they're listening, man. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.